What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So if you're new and you're wondering what this is, few rules for you to follow. Sorry to all the people that know the rules by now, but I always got to go over these. So rules are, well, first of all, what is the tournament? What is this? It's a tournament that me and my community put together. 72 characters that potentially could be in Smash Bros. Some characters would be way more likely than some other ones, but tournament is for fun. You just kind of come to the channel, vote for who you'd rather see as a DLC character in the matchup for each day, and then, you only get one vote. How do you vote? Down in the comments, simply type your answer between the two characters that are in the matchup for that day. So, again, one vote per person. Otherwise, it's double elimination tournament, meaning characters to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. If there's ever a tie in the voting, I'll flip a coin on camera, best and first way to break the tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only stays open for 1 week. That way we continue to pump out new matches and all sort of stuff like that. And again, I want to stress this tournament is just for fun. Don't take it too seriously because, characters that are in here, first party, we have third party, we have assist trophies, we have spirits, we have characters that are disconfirmed by studios, we have anime characters. So this tournament is just for fun. Don't take it too serious, but, it's for fun. So, yeah, I said that enough already. So, let's go over the results from last week, which was a good matchup. Jibanyan from the Yokai Watch series taking on Cuphead from, Cuphead series. So, it was pretty interesting because Jibanyan is a character that I kind of hear a bit about when it comes to Smash Bros. And the character could be kind of like a sneaky sleeper pick when it comes to DLC. So I think that character has a real legit chance. And then Cuphead, recently came over to the Nintendo Switch, and some people think kind of a bit too new to get into Smash Bros. And stuff like that. But here's the results regardless. Cuphead ended up winning 37 votes to 22, so congrats to Cuphead. Moving on to the next round, we will take on Agumon. That'll be an interesting match. I think they played each other in the last tournament we did, so kind of a rematch there. But, so congrats, Cuphead, moving on. But Jibanyan drops to loser bracket again. Got to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated, so Jibanyan not out of it yet, just drops to the loser bracket. So it was a little bit tougher road ahead of him. So let's go to the matchup for the day, which is a very, very strange one. Very strange one. Who is it? Foreman Spike of all Mario sort of characters that could be considered for DLC, taking on Sandbag, who's pretty much the smashiest character of all time, right? Sandbag was made for Smash Bros. So let's start off with Foreman Spike. So who's Foreman Spike? So he's from a game called Wrecking Crew. It is a Mario game, so he's kind of like from the Mario universe. But if Nintendo does indeed go with any first-party characters, especially from the Mario franchise, there are still far better, likely, just more popular characters that people even know of that would most likely take the place of, or just have the better likeliness. I guess that's what I'm trying to go for. But, so Foreman Spike is just kind of a character from way out of left field that not a lot of people know about. Chances are you know the series, though, and you might know a little bit about it because Foreman Spike, and I have a picture coming up here in a second, but Foreman Spike, the Wrecking Crew game does indeed have a stage in Smash Ultimate. So it's one of those franchises that are represented, but they don't technically. I mean, could you say Wrecking Crew's still kind of a Mario-ish? Because Mario is in the game. I think, Luigi in there too? I don't remember. Some people consider it a Mario game. So I just want to talk about Foreman Spike. So moveset wise, he's kind of got 2 sort of different appearances throughout the games. He's on the excavator over here, the yellowish golden one. So he looks like he's kind of a bigger character. He's got a big beard. He's got the yellow hat on. And then in the Wrecking Crew game, if I'm not mistaken, this guy, the little, with the brown shirt, brown pants, and the mustache, that is what he looks like. So kind of has 2 different appearances. Which one is kind of would be his legit appearance? I guess you can kind of argue for that. So I don't. I mean, it's not really a point for or against him anyway. But the Waluigi excavator here in the background, I believe that was from Mario Kart DS, if I'm not mistaken. That was one of Waluigi's, his main vehicle in the game, which is actually a reference to Foreman Spike from the Wrecking Crew game. So, there's still tie-ins to Foreman Spike here and there. And I believe he's been in like a mini game or two, and maybe I think is one of the Wario Land games, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're actually called micro games, if I'm not mistaken. But so he still kind of gets referenced here and there. Again, if Mario, characters in the Mario universe gets a rep, Foreman Spike's not the most likely. That's pretty clear. Even if we take out, some of the assist trophies because we feel that kind of disconfirms characters. You still got a few other ones. King Boo's in this tournament. King Boo would make a great character, but maybe a Toad. I know Toad's a part of Peach and Daisy's moveset, or Captain Toad's in the background of a stage, but there's still characters that make sense, far more sense than Foreman Spike does. So this would just be such a bizarre pick. It would be I guess kind of a retro pick, and it would be a WTF sort of character. Just something nobody would see coming. Nobody expects this. And, with Nintendo picking DLC, they want to hit home runs, for Smash Ultimate. They want big-time characters. Most likely we're going to go with a bunch of third-party characters, or we're going to see a bunch of third-party characters for the entire Fighter Pass. A lot of people think that. Maybe we get one first party. We could get a Fire Emblem Three Houses rep. Maybe. We could get a Pokemon Sword and Shield rep. Maybe. But other than that, third party looks to be the way they're going. So Foreman Spike chances are really... Are they even 1%? I don't think so. But let's move on to his opponent. Again, maybe a character that doesn't really have... the greatest chance to get in, but this character is just made for Smash Bros. Sandbag. We all know who he is. Home run contest. He's in the online little training room when you're waiting for your opponent to pick their character and get ready. You can just beat up on him. I just think it'd be kind of cool. And if anybody can come up with a moveset for a character, it's Sakurai. Yeah, and just give him some time. And, if he really put his mind to it, if Nintendo came to him and said, all right, we're going to have Sandbag as a WTF sort of pick for the Fighter Pass. Can you make a moveset for him? I'm sure Sakurai could come up with something. I'm really sure he could. Plus, it's a character that people know of, and I think people would be I think they'd be open to the idea. He's just such a different character. I think people would gravitate towards him, kind of how the Piranha Plant started gaining a lot of traction after a while. It was kind of like this character made it into Smash Bros, but then people started watching, a little bit of gameplay here and there, and people started really kind of warming up to the idea of the character. So I think that could kind of be the same route that Sandbag could kind of take if he were to be in Smash Bros as a character. I mean, that'd be awesome. So yeah, the tagline, obviously, something like Sandbag punches back or something like that would be kind of cool to see. I don't know. I guess he's I don't even know. What kind of character would he be? Would he be somewhat of a heavier character? Because sandbags, punching bags, they're pretty heavy. So I guess he'd kind of be a heavy character, maybe a little bit slower, kind of maybe hitting a little harder than usual. Most characters, because might be a heavy character, but I don't know. Maybe punching bags, how they hang off a little chain or whatever. You punch it and you just kind of little pendulum effect goes back and forth. So maybe that could be an attack. I don't know. He attaches himself to that and he just kind of swings back and forth or something. You can kind of control the pace and the tempo that he goes. So the faster he goes, the harder or the more damage it would cause. Something like that. I think that there's definitely some cool potential. I'd kind of like this. I would like this character, honestly. He's not one that I'm going to be, I'm out there rooting for to see happen. But if it did, I have no problem with this personally. I just think you'd make such a cool character. I mean, look, he is the literal punching bag of the Smash Bros. Universe. So why not give him a chance to fight back for once? So I don't know. That's just me. So I'm just going to jump into the voting here real quick. Sorry. I'm voting Sandbag just because I like the potential the character could end up having. And then I just much rather see so many other characters from the Mario universe if they do get a rep in Smash Bros. Way more than I would like to see Foreman Spike. So this one, Not the biggest matchup in terms of, star power. Sandbag against Foreman spikes. But that is going to be it for this one. So let me know who you guys got. Voting is very simple. You either vote Foreman spike, or you vote for Sandbag, or you can vote for both, which is totally fine. So that is going to wrap up this one. I guess I'll give you a little sneak peek for Monday because we don't upload any of these matches on Sundays. So the matchup for Monday will be a pretty decent one. Monokuma taking on Excite Biker. Excite Bike not a WTF character, but a retro pick. Could be interesting there. And then we will get the results of who's the results. 37 Captain Rainbow against Ryu Hayabusa. Probably Ryu's gonna win that. Probably just because the name is more recognizable. So anyway, we'll find that out on Monday. But I have quite a few extra videos coming out over the next week or so. So just, amiibo tournaments, maybe some speculation video, I think. I don't know. I don't remember what I'm doing or what I have planned, but extra videos coming out, so check those out. Spiritport Sunday coming out tomorrow. I might be doing another Do They Have a Chance episode coming out tomorrow as well, so got a lot planned. We'll see what happens, but that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.